honestly, don't really know what to do about points here. It's the final day. HNB has taken the level 8 and have given up a couple of their level 7s for points, so don't really know what to do for points myself. Did I just got given... Oh, thank you, Ballsy. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go nuts just once and see exactly what I'm able to accomplish against everyone over there. So I'm going to just run one troop. Just one. And head that way. Just see what happens. Oh, Jesus, I just started, Smoke Up. Cat sneaking up on me. Welcome. Before I do my island raid update, I am going to see if I can get myself any points by marching over to this mess and seeing if anyone will hit me. Because I function far better whenever people are hitting me. Tex is a T6 unit, so Ballsy's not having the greatest of days right now. But Lewis really does have a solid skill cycle, so I do wonder if I'll be able to do any better. Oh, damn it, Jessica's there too. No, he's attacking me. Boss Llama's coming at me from 2 minutes away. Where is he, by the way? It shows his... Where are they? Friggin' speed units. I just want people to hit me. Is that too much to ask? Boss Llama's gonna be the one to hit me, and I don't like this already. I'm just gonna come over here. Sit right here. Damn it. He's already aiming for me. It has been 3 days and no one has noticed. or has raised any suspicion that I don't belong here. I mean, come on. Gonna let him hit me? Boo. I just wanted to get some points. They didn't let me live long, but I think my trades are still okay here. How bad was it? Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Then we get down to Tex and even for skill damage. T6 from Tex. T6 from Tex. Frank Z's okay. El Boricanos. So many. I'm gonna go ahead and share that here. Bunch of noobs. Having me executed. I didn't do too bad there, though. Good evening. Evening. Good evening, everyone. Of course he is. One day I'll be able to at least keep up with you in a fight, Pickle. But it is not this day. Okay, Daly's out of the way. I think if it was just the oddballs of the Alliance there, I would do far better. But between Tex, Big Nasty, Frank Z, I traded evenly with, if I remember correctly. But that was primarily because they were already weaker. Welcome, Richard. Didn't that horde? You all did not disappoint. Kind of want to go one more time. Because I don't think people are doing too well as far as kill rankings in this one. Oh, well. If it's going to count every alliance, then I don't have a chance, but rankings, member rankings. What's my hospital capacity at right now? I know I'm doing okay. And I've got TC next week, so let's do that one more time. I know Boss Llama's going to start marching down there the second he sees me. No, he's not a bully. He's a really good player. I just know I can't beat him in a one-on-one fight. I could last quite a while. Yeah, a lot of people had that issue because of the event restrictions for immigrating, but trust me, having Thunder is definitely worth it. There we go. There we go. And we are still marching. Infantry is so slow. That's probably my least favorite downside. Yeah, I can't do a lot of damage. The fact that Thunder's meta has lasted as long as it has. One, they haven't nerfed it, so they don't consider it overpowered yet. But they haven't been able to create a set of heroes that, in an even fight, can beat it. It's hard to help out your team a lot without him. Now, of course, you still have Tom, you still have Alex, and soon Bianca for some AoE buffs. Oh, wait. But Thunder's AoE attack debuff, the damage increase that he gives, and just how dominating he is on garrisons right now is nice. Depends. I can look at that real quick. Obviously, first skill first. After that, it's honestly a toss-up. Both of these skills require garrisoning in order to get everything out of them, and the massive HP buff doesn't. So if you're using him just for a field fighter, I would go with the second skill first, and then honestly both of these are pretty equal. Basic attacks for 30% and all damage by 12 is pretty even. Oh, hey Tex, we're just gonna march down here together. Yeah, first and second. Additional healing on top of the healing that he already does. If you're overhealing, is not going to help you out too much. So I would probably go with the third skill first. The third skill third, and then fourth. But all of them are just so good. I just want to come down here. Swarm me, go ahead. I'm streaming this. I see you down there, Boss Llama. I'm right here. Come on. Fine, I'm gonna pick somebody. Guess I'll start this? Damn. You're down here too. Don't lie to people like that. Actually, which one are you this time? See, I can't tell by people's power. And I know that's not you, Deathlock. Stop it. Who am I gonna hit? Go crazy. Oh no. He's hitting the wrong one. What's happening? What's happening? I'll back off too. What's happening? Okay. And now I'll sit here. Yeah, see, Boss Llama's barely taking any damage from counters. Is he even hitting me? No, he wasn't even hitting me. Just like that, my hospital capacity has reached 50%. Oh no. And I'm back. Sweet. By the way, if you all didn't catch this tip in the last stream that I did, see how a lot of them are forced to go back home after a fight is over? You can change that in the settings. If you go into settings, I believe it's customize settings, scroll all the way down towards the bottom, there's a button down here that says camp after killing enemy squads. This button right here. Once enabled, squads will camp at this location regardless of what fights they get in. Turn that on, and after you've won a fight, you will stay on the field instead of automatically going home. It's great for if you have those people that are popping out of their shelters in order to hit you to get you to try and leave. It doesn't make you automatically march back home. And it makes it a lot easier to control your units in group fights where it gets pretty chaotic. That way, at least your march stays on the field. So, there's that. Okay, not too bad. Pretty good there. No damage because of too many people hitting me at once. Not bad. No damage. Not bad. Let's just go ahead and look at... Oh, that didn't bring me up to the top. That's sad. I want to know. Yeah. Boss... I've just got... Oh, good lord. I've got nothing on them. Even if infantry units hitting me for... What is that? Almost 7 times the damage I'm dealing to them in counters. Hello, Stroke. Welcome to the stream. Only towards the end. No, I gotta see that. Your love tap? Your love tap from Chun Julia was a 12-to-1 trade. Your love tap from Julia was a 12-to-1 trade for me. That hurt. We're only just messing around. G1 never had a chance for anyone else but HNB to take the win. SNS and Thor are only going to place because they allied with, well, Thor and SNS both fought HNB, so out of respect, HNB is giving them positions. Which, power to them. If they wanted to stand up against HNB, they deserve it. We saw the matchup and we're just like, nah, we're good. On that note, let's go take a look at some of these other maps. Battle overview. We have DHX has taken the level 8, kind of built a little area around it. BTW has been pushed back. If I remember correctly, they were way down here yesterday, fighting amongst themselves. But HNT has pushed them back. But still, BTW has 2 level 6s and a level 7. ND21, 2 level 6s and a level 7. Actually, 3 level 6s. And then you have Olymp with a level 6 and a level 7, still lined up to take this level 7. DHX is a very powerful guild for where it is structurally. I believe they're like, region 96. I thought I was going to say 95. But not only did they already have a pretty solid core alliance, they've been able to draw in the stronger Korean and Chinese players from other regions. And honestly, I think a solid G1 matchup would be Boone, DHX, HNB, BTW. Oh, it really did. They would have gotten this power eventually anyway, but the immigration made it so much easier. It just changed the price tag on them from $100 down to $1. I mean, hell, look, minimum 90 million to join. I'm not even allowed in this alliance. I'm not. But no, I would be curious to see how well they hold up against Boone and HNB. Because at Region 96, they don't have the same heroes. They might take the next month to bounce around different top commanders and see if they can get access to those heroes. But it would likely kick them out of the next island. At least those ones that moved. Because if they're still in DHX, they can't participate in next week's top commander. If they participate in the one after that, then they'll, I believe after that would be Islands, the next one for October, so it would be within the week for that and they wouldn't be able to participate. But as far as power, and they fight together. They are cohesive. It's honestly, I was upset that I didn't get to see this match between DHX and BTW right here on day 1. But from what I understand, once one side finally gave, BTW backed all the way up to here. I would have loved to have been able to catch that, but it was like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning when that happened, if I remember correctly. But hell, BTW is up there in power as well, and they're only they're only in the 20s, I believe. As far as region, yeah, 26. So yeah, I would love to see them go at it again, and in G1 with better opponents. But it looks as if this one's going to be decided. How'd that go, Smoke Alt? You went against DHX and IR. How'd that go? I'll do congratulations once everything has been finalized, but you should easily tell who's winning that one. Check out G3. Actually, on that note, I need to make sure that my stream is up and advertised. Publish that and open that back up. Awesome. Okay, here in G3, I don't think anyone expected differently, but Boone has their level 8, a level 2 level 6s, and a level 7, and has pushed Lost all the way back to their headquarters, and Boone is not letting them build to connect their territory again. It looks as if Lost was trying to get over here to maybe do something over here for this level 6, but Boone just cut them off. They're not going to let that stay built. So in 11 minutes, in about 11 minutes, Big Daddy will swarm that. And yeah, they have way too many Mega Whales to be sitting in G2 right now. You've got 2 hot with 3 level 6s and a level 7. That's a pretty solid second place. Spec with 2 level 6s and a 7. I think that's third. And I don't think anything's going to change from there. On to G4. Now, they were duking it out here earlier before I managed to get in, but now there's just some open field fighting going on, so maybe there's not going to be any more rallies against this. So, kudos to RPG for taking the level 8 with SOTF on a 7 and 2 6s. Actually, it's going to be between LM4S and SOTF on who gets second place there. And Sim. With 7 and 2 6s between 3 different alliances. So, and if you aren't aware, it's just a matter of who took it when. Are they planning on doing anything with this territory? Is LM4S going to be setting rallies on any of this? They've got, I mean, they're bringing troops out onto the field, so it's hard to say. And this is a lot of ground to cover. Definitely curious of what's going to happen here. Let's take a look down at G5. And as expected, ROK has taken the level 8s handily. Evil has 2 6s and a 7. We've got R137 with a 6 and a 7, K815 with 2 6s and a 7, LGHR is blocking access to TFW. I don't know what's going on here, but since they're not taking the level 6 from them, I imagine they're just settling for their position. 1004 is still not allowed to play. Neither is Z26G. And sometimes it just ends up that way. And it looks like Z26G has just gone home. Yeah, they're not all here. They've left, they've gone back to farm, setting up for Top Commander next week. Because I know Top Commander is changing for quite a few people, and in the hundreds is the first iteration of Thunder. So, people are excited to get to Thunder, and so many people are migrating just to have an opportunity to get in. Okay. K and QS, yep, definitely took the level 8 here. I was really hoping to see a bit more fighting from K and QS in this one. They are still... it looks like they are going to be fighting a little bit more, but my guess, we'll see this get built and this tower will get swarmed. Because it doesn't look as if Tory is going to even try to defend it. LTF has a 6. We've got 3 6s and a 7 from TK84. And 2 6s and 2 7s from IYF. So, we've got second, we've got third. And we've got first. So many islands just got shafted, for lack of a better word, in matchmaking this time around. It really did. And we're back into the map. Oh, we saw 6. It's 7. Oh, yeah. KNQS, I believe, is right there on the lower end of G1. If they were the highest ranked in G2 or mid to low ranked G1, I would not be surprised. So, Ven has taken theirs. BKGT has taken 2 level 6s as Ven, and Ven, while touching them, is not going to do anything. That's fine. Dumb with a 6 and a 7. It looked yesterday like Dumb was going to move down and take this level 6. I wonder what this troop party is going on here. No. Nope. So many of us are moving that if... I'll feel bad if the Alliance ends up in G1 again, but I won't be here for that. I'm staying for my best opportunity at Bianca and Victor in this region and getting out. Really don't know what's going on here. Are they planning on building over to it and then establishing field control? What's going on? I believe we're heading to 164. There's quite a few of our members that don't have Thunder yet, and 164 was down to, I believe, 1 or 2 alliances that were actually active. So we got permission from them to move in so long as we weren't complete dicks about it. They had one of their alternate alliances that hadn't had a lot of investment into it, so we have quite a few of our members in there already building it up. Here, actually, I can see that now in our main chat, in our leadership chat here. Yeah, down at 164C, Alliance gift of only level 13. 230 territory, so they had some space, they had some alliance gift, but were lacking in member capacity as compared to our level 22 with 498 territory. But that's over a year's worth of building from mostly non-Wales. Through all of this again. Need to just skip this. We're hoping that being in a lower region will help us with matchmaking. We just want to get paired up with people that are equal power to us. We don't mind fighting a little bit above our weight class, but the difference between 8 and 18 billion is just too much. Way too much. I might have enjoyed fighting against KNQS, but we just had no chance against HNB, and we knew it, and as soon as I saw it, we're like, peace. Okay, looking at G8. D-Day, yeah, that's not a surprise. 2 level 6s, 2 level 7s, and the level 8. Talk about commanding the space. SMHS took back over from FR5 from 2 days ago. gotta commend him for not giving up. 2 level 6s and a level 7 from there. We've got 3 6s and a 7 from Glow. What, not Glow? RCCO. Glow's the green space. It's almost been completely surrounded. I'm hoping that after this immigration event dies down, it'll help out with the matchmaking a bit. Is it a pipe dream? Yes, but I will believe in it because it makes me feel better. So, looks as if really only 3 alliances were allowed to participate in this region. So 1, 2, and 3 are pretty well decided. G9. What region did you end up in, Richard? Mink does have the level 8. Kudos. Nice. Don't know if I've seen too much about 123. If I have, I do not remember it, but we've got God W with a 6 and a 7, Mink with a 6 and the level 8. Oh, so you're hopping in for... Did you already manage to get Thunder? Or are you planning on getting Thunder for the second round? Because I'm sitting... Once I get to theirs... No, once I get to the new region, I'll sit out those top commanders, because I already have Thunder Awakened. Me taking any points would just be rude. Or any relics, at least. I'll probably still go for the rewards for the free relics. It's always nice to take advantage of a power vacuum. When you say G8 is merging with you, do you mean Region 8 or all of G8? Smoke Alt saying they were in 40s region, but saying G8 was going to merge with you. Sorry, it just came off as weird. If you have all of G8 merging with you, that'd be great. But I don't think that's what you meant. Yeah, I know. I just... When you said G8 in the chat, and I'm like, do you mean... Oh, an alliance from G8. It's like, I didn't know if you meant all of these alliances were going to be joining you. I was like, okay. And you're worried about other people's power. Okay, let's check out 10. Dang, they really did. Oh, that's fine. With Island Raid still going on and people not wanting to say where they're going for fear of other people taking advantage of it, I completely understand. I feel comfortable saying it now because a lot of our alliance is already established over there. And if you tried to come either to Region 6 or to Region 164 now, you can't mess up our top commander. So... You got LAS. No one's taken this. They did give up the level 6 here, but building straight down to ruin Odyssey's day. And that's fine. You may have intentionally done that to obscure who's joining you. And honestly, that's fine. Moving on. Rev T, not allowed to play. Number 1 did take a lot of territory. 3 level 6s and a 7. Got 2 6s and a 7 here from 93W. And 2 6s and a 7. So it looks like LAS number 1 and then a tie between Wisnall and 93W for 3rd and 4th. And like I've said before, I'll do a congratulations style video tomorrow after Island Raid is over. Because while a lot of these are decided, anything can happen. I think G12 is one I was asked to look into. Ah, yes. Fire. In case she's watching. Oh, no, I got pushed back again. You all put up a fight against 2 alliances that were dead set on making sure you didn't get past your helipad. But in the end, ANKD has the level 8 and got greedy, taking a level 7 and a level 6. 6 and a 7 from Tits. Looks as it... I'm really surprised they didn't take the level 6 from Shot. And you got MLIs, 2 6s and a 7, and MD71 with 2 6s and a 7. So it's a toss-up on who took what when to figure out how that one's going to work out. Well, what's this? Oh, now it should... I'm not going back. I'm not going back. You hurt. It doesn't matter which one of you hits me. You hurt. Boss Llama, I can accept those losses. Jessica, no. No, don't cry. You hurt people. I don't know if anyone's watched Yu Yu Hakusho. It's like getting flicked in the head by... what the hell is his name? 3% of his power and killed somebody. Like flicking him in the head. I haven't fought you yet. I don't think you were in that report. Big Nasty, I believe, was at the tail end of one of them. And Tex hurts, wherever the heck he is. But then again, it's my buffed T5 versus tier 6. I'm close. Waiting until top commander to build this. Oh, don't do that. And build this. I have the resources for both, and then I can start finishing out research for tier 6. I'll have actually, on that note, I probably need to go ahead and before this that event ends, start building at least this and training the bulk of those troops. So I think I have enough of the... Is it a buff or is it... Yeah. The 10k buffs. That's awesome. I've got to finish up the rest of the 8 to 10s from here, because they won't let me do them until I have research level 25. But even so, I'm really only focused on getting that. If I get this, I'm golden. I don't care how long it takes me to get these 3. It can take me another year. I don't care. If I've got tier 6 infantry, I'm set. One other island I need to check out. I apologize for all the coughing. My kids have been sick for the past couple of days, and I was hoping to not catch it myself, but here I am. 115, I think? Yep. G4C. Okay, what do we got here? We got IVRI completely surrounding it, so we got 164C. By the way, that's the alliance we're moving into. They're just actually here. They're the ones that are able to participate. Since we joined in late, our members couldn't join them. But it looks like Ivory has the 6, 7, and an 8. Japan has a 6 and a 7. 164C only has their members over there, and they just have their level 6. Nothing going on here, even though there's touching. Oda, nothing. G4C. Yeah, there wasn't much they could do against UMCN. It doesn't look like they're gonna make a move on it just yet, if they do at all. Wow, already burning. That tower just went down. And we might be able to get that. You might be able to get this one if you burn this tower. Yes, I doubt there'd be much points to earn in Zone 2. Isn't he in? Yeah, he's still feature restricted. Yeah, but he joined. Yeah, he joined a couple days ago. Even if he has to sit out the first few days in kills alone, he will catch up. Anyone have any questions about the game? Run, fools, run! Commander J, no! Honestly, not horrible trades. Man, so much meals to help out there. I think I could fight Rizabet. Boss Llama now. part of the reason I make videos. Because idiots have a way of telling people to do the wrong thing. Oh, if they try and... I hope they come and rally us. Rally us, absolutely. If they come to rally us, I'm gonna laugh so hard. I'm already here. If we aim to defend this thing, I will defend it with everything I've got. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead. Let's see, and we're going, and we're in. To you, boss man. YouTube says hello. Hugs to all the window lickers. Excuse me, we are monitor lickers here. We have standard. Oh, I'm so happy I can use some of these resources. Because I know when you move, you can't have any of your resources in excess. So, I plan to use everything. Stupid thing. Close out of that. Few daily rewards. Let's see. Oh no, my watchtower. Let's go. Go ahead and collect all my stuff while we're waiting. We may actually have something to watch tonight. Claim. Oh, we're being scouted again. Teddy up. Does look as if we're doing this. No, Ballsy. Stop it. I know your ranged hits like a truck. Hoping to fix that next week. 2 minutes, we'll find out what they're going to do. If we rally them, HNB will hit us. If SNS rallies us, HNB likely won't hit them. Likely. I mean, they do want points, so. Prepare yourself to be burned. What? Because it has disturbed our agriculture. I know that's primarily the translator. So just defend. If only my wife was this dirty. So you get some golden nano coating. What is the first thing I upgrade with it? I'm an infantry person. I upgraded infantry. I have level 5 in my vest and my knife. For me, having the additional deaths wasn't worth it. Especially with Dark Seal and Island Raid giving you most of your dead troops back without having to pay for them. But the vest reducing healing cost and giving me additional squad defense, and the knife cutting back on my training materials and giving me additional attack was my go-to. Each of the different items gives you its particular troop buff, the same as what the pants normally give, for example. Pants have a rider squad defense, so refining them increases rider squad defense. I know there's somebody that has a chart out there for what each one of them gives up to like level 10. Actually, do we have that? Nope, it's just the parts. Crap. I can try and track that down and get that put on my Discord, but I believe after level 2 it starts giving a secondary cost. Actually, on that note, is it related to... No, it's not related to what's already there, because the knife was training materials, but this is building upgrade speed, so I can try and track that down. But I am so tunnel visioned on infantry, that's what I focused on. A lot of people decided to go with the reduction in... What are you doing? A lot of people went with the reduction in deaths because, well, it saves them on rallies. Especially the whales wanted to get that, but not me. I hope nothing but the best for you and all of your growth. P.S. Wow, Pickle, I'm surprised. You're so polite. I believe you meant almost all. We build to WTF. Oh no. Envy and Achilles are over here just causing problems. Not a bad choice at all. Not a bad choice at all. It's definitely biting me how long these researches are taking, and I know that fully upgraded pair of pants would have been a pretty substantial jump in research speed from what I have. So I think I have, 12. I would have another 8%. And tier 6 research alone, here, I've had a couple people ask me today, so I'll just show you how you can see it. All the researches, even the ones that you don't have access to yet, you can see them down here in the bottom. If you click that little icon, it tells you what the initial duration of the time is, what amount of speed up you get from VIP, and the remaining duration once your research speed is factored in. At 100%, you have half off. So keep that in mind. If you have over 100% research speed, you're not building everything, or you're not researching everything immediately. It's basically just saying, I have 150 items to research. I can research one of those items a day, but with a research speed of 100%, I can research 2 per day. So it only takes half the time. With another 8%, I would likely cut down maybe another 2-3 days from each of those, which is quite a bit of speed ups. I don't know yet. I've heard that you need to have, at the very least, the troop type that you're working with. From what I understand, you needed to have all 3 of these upgraded to max level, and then all of these upgraded to max level, and then you could upgrade to tier 6 here. I don't know if there's anything else. I don't think you need the ranged research done in order to do the infantry, if that's what you're asking. But if I do have to do that, then I probably have another 4 months until I get to tier 6. Which will be upsetting, but I'll be in a new region where I don't have to worry about actually winning any of the top commanders. For a while, anyway. This is a tease. Actually about that, I have heard rumors that you need level 10 in this as well. Not entirely certain, and it's part of the reason I've been kind of slow researching this stuff in order to make sure that I can get to it eventually. Because I can't do... I could upgrade my ranged and stuff, but I'm not going to. Well, if that's the case, awesome. I don't have to worry about it. Because I don't want to. I don't need my gathering speed to be any faster. Because when I gather, I'm usually going to log off for like 6 hours at minimum for work. I already gather everything from a level 6 in less than 3. Does me no good. The only thing that takes longer is the Alliance one, and that's because I have tier 5 cars filled in that thing. I have not done enough of Bounty Ground this week because of Island Raid. I may do a couple of games if they're just going to sit here and tease us. Okay, you're just edging at this point. It's like, how close can we get without touching it? Anyways. Net Pete Hut tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Technically. Technically, today is Sunday as far as the game is concerned. Tiny region. Man, it feels like it's been so long since that. Since I was in that point of the game. Do I have enough of these? Yeah, I do. I still have 67,000 gems to work with for the roulette, which I am happy about. Watch them make like 3 towers as soon as these are done. Yeah, what's up? I am. On and YouTube. Who shared? Yeah, level 5 heroes. Same. Used to cleaner language like this. I feel sorry for this person. Wish I could reach out to him, but at this rate, 5 per second, 160 seconds, less than 3 minutes. And with Roven just constantly hitting it. fighting. Not in any official sense. We kind of just wanted to establish ways to earn points. Not weren't. It does shift away from the set that it's on. So it does count decimals. The decimal is so low. Three, 8, 3, 8. At this point it is dropping by what, 5.01? Oh no. There you go, White. That's some solid trades right there. Is that a Jaden Peter from Orca? That is. That's a Why is Peter so common for some alliances? That's one thing I'm going to be happy to go to a newer region for, so I can start implanting some good thoughts into people's minds. Peter does have a solid attack power, but that's it. The talent trees, garbage. His siege ability compared to some of the other commanders in the game, just not good. And unless you have him awakened, there's only an 80%. You need big strat bag, warehouse, and common truck to 10. Damn it. Oh well. Guess I'm doing whatever I can with my military research first, and then slow building the economic ones. I appreciate you letting me know now, because I was curious how close I was going to get to tier 6. No, you're fine. You don't have to interact with the chat. You've been watching my stream since the very beginning, and I truly appreciate that. Oh, wait. Did he get burned? Yeah, he got burned. And now HNB is going to come up here to our space and say hi. Yeah, I hope I feel better soon. This is... Thankfully, the kiddos have plenty of medicine in the house. Costco has been a lifesaver on that. But they were out of medicine for good, like, cough medicine for adults. So, I'm gonna sit right here. Hit me. No? No? Yeah, just so they know, we're not making a move on their level 6 or anything like that. Besides, we know full well there's more than enough time for H&B to completely rebuild their... Oh, damn it. Is boss coming up here again? Damn it. You know what? No, I'm sitting here. Suck it. Script. One good fight from boss. I'm sitting in. Hit me. Just once. Go for it. It's a reason I focus infantry. I just want one more good fight. Okay. See, it would be a shame to walk out of IR with not a full... With such an empty hospital, you know? Crisis aid is right there. And it's been a solid 65-70% of my troops come back for free. No speed ups, no resources. Hit the button, 8 people help you, and all of your troops are back. Yeah, even against Boss Llama in this case, I was doing okay. Short Bus Terror Squad. Oh, I know you're probably missing Elena, but to have still hits like a truck. Hits like a truck. Good armaments too. That hurts. And nope. I am squad leader. I promise I won't wear a red shirt for this fight. Where are you going, Light? I will go ahead and share that report. Esnot has solid power. Who else? else was hitting me? I know Tex can hit like a truck. Okay. Was anything else going on in any of the other regions? I don't even think G2 had anything going on, but I'll double check. Doesn't look like there'll be anything there. I still may take this one. But yeah, there wasn't anything going on here. What was the... I think it was RPG had an island that I was interested in looking at. Okay. Range versus ranged. What? At this point, you're just showing off, because Nakano Tom shouldn't work. You've got a mixed squad versus... Ugh. They're just trying to give points. And then you have a Robert Thunder with cars. Yeah, they're just establishing some field fights for anybody that wants to get some points. Doesn't look like anyone's going to actually try and take the level 8 from RPG. Good lord. Drew a blank there. My bad. What happened? SOTF has someone walking towards them. RPG Scorpion. With a Hank Cynthia. With a mix of infantry and riders. Am I being punked? Like, what's going on with these matchups? Are you just trying to give each other points? If you want to do that, just have Tom Thunder beat on each other for an hour. Did that during the last, was it the last Dark Seal or the one before with 110 mil person. That fight probably lasted about 45 minutes and got us both about 15 million points. I got all the points I needed for Dark Seal in a single fight. You have similar power to me, but you have a bit more experience fighting. Actually, how are my kills distributed? I haven't looked at that in a while. Most of them tier 4. 7-to-1 ratio. Still, I'm kind of happy that 9 million of them are tier 5 and 2 million of them are tier 6. Despite me not even having tier 6. Yeah, they have 45 million kills, but I have more of tier 4, 5, and 6 kills. But then you have people like Pickle who are... I had, what, 7-to-1 tier 4 to tier 6, and he has near 1-to-1 in 4 to 5, and what is it? 4 to 3 in tier 4 to tier 6 kills, but when you have 85%, well, about 90% of all of your parts are finished, he's gonna not run out of money to spend, but run out of things to spend his money on. Actually, that's a good question. Is there anything that one Achilles guy hasn't bought yet? He was up here a minute ago. He actually doesn't have a couple of the Supreme gears. He's got white parts, which already ridiculous. 15% in each of the stats. Hasn't been in the game long enough to have collected the carbon steel for each of those. Let's see that refinement. He went ahead and took level 7 in that backpack refinement to get as much of the death rate reduction as he could. Envy's got pretty much everything maxed. Same with did the same thing with the backpack here. I'm pinning that. Boo. Well, it's going to take them at least 15 minutes to build a tower, even if they wanted to. So, I'm going to run a game of Bounty Ground and see how poorly I do. Oh, great, my kids are screaming. Not in a bad way, just one of them's playing around with something and she gets overly excited. Here, before I hop in this match, I'm going to take care of that. I'll be right back. 2 minutes. And I have returned. Let's click that match button one more time. They really need multiple lobbies. If for some reason there's only 30 to 40 players. But most of the lobbies end up with 80 to 100. Well, I'm on the outskirts today. Kill anyone who's close by to me, and then pick up the stuff. Don't touch it. Oh, it's WTO. It's tennis friends. I wouldn't come this way. Yeah, you think I won't? You're not Detena. come up here to these level 160s. You ran away from that 80 too soon. Oh, what's up? I'm gonna take this. Watch him not run. And you're gonna be damn near dead because you allowed me to build up my rage first. That was dumb. Okay, 160. I'll fight this one and then I'll pick up that attack buff, because that'll come in handy. Actually, no, there's a friggin' airdrop box over here. Aw, I didn't make it in time. Someone doesn't know how pickup works. You don't get to make it to pickup if you don't have the full 2 seconds on it. And skill damage. Done. Okay, 30 seconds before new enemies show up, and I want to have my own space. Sweet. I'm gonna have quite a bit to work with. Good Lord, how fast are you? Up to 2.5. I've got an airdrop right next to me. There's already someone at 4 million. Okay. I'm gonna hate myself for this choice. I believe another set of enemies pops up at the last 3 seconds of this one. Yeah, I want to say it's right at the 3 second mark. 5 seconds. Bella's not going to take a chance in hitting me. And OXO, he's smart enough to know he'd lose. From this point on, I don't remember exactly when the drops happen. I know there's another airdrop soon. And there is, and they're all on the opposite side of the map. Ah, damn it. You had enough items as well. That's a shame. To rally us for the same reason. What's going on up at WTF? I'm worried. Hello, Apollo. How are you doing? I am dealing with some congestion and my throat is sore as hell. But I wasn't going to miss streaming at least a little while for the last day of the event. I hope so too. I'll basically just be taking tomorrow to focus on getting better, catching up on some laundry, and hopefully not going anywhere. But when you have kids, that may not be possible. Ow. Get some of these sweet rewards. I really need to do more of these during the week. No challenge. Our island's already won by HNB, which there was never any doubt with that. At one point they had all 4 of the level 7s and surrounded the level 8. It was just the only people that have been allowed to really build anything are people that were just far enough away from HNB to be safe, or people that have been okay with giving them points. Is SNS going to build any more south to knock these out? This poor guy got burned. I believe he was at 45 earlier. It's a shame. It's not that they didn't attack us. At one point they did cut off our flags down here because we were having some friendly fights with AOW at one point. They cut off AOW's territory, then they cut off our territory and burned a few of our shelters that were left out here, despite plenty of warnings. But honestly, there's just been no reason for them to fight us. We've been extremely careful not to make too many mistakes. I think they only managed to catch 3 or 4 shelters out here out of all of us. So, can't really complain there. Aww. Oh, you made Jessica cry. Shame on you. So many crying emojis. Ballsy always charging. The amount of... I gotta type that. The amount of things Ballsy would do for 2. It's just a flesh wound. Seal and sure. What G50? Absolutely. Let's go take a look. G50. I haven't taken a look at this one yet, so Dola has the level 8 with a level 6 and a 7 for good measure. Two level 6s for Skiz. Wait, I have seen this one a few days ago. UA63 hasn't been able to take back anything here, but it was looks like it was a 2v1 at one time. And is Dola still building? Level 99 has been sent back to level 1. The OG DVD has 2 level 6s and a level 7. I think that puts them in second place. Yeah, it does. Dola's from your region? Region 142. Yeah, how is the matchmaking here? 1.4, not bad. 1.5. 2. Oh, we support DHX and likely had a few of their members not capable of actually participating. .4, only getting a 6 and a 7. These had to be from 2.4. Again, solid power people, but not able to fight against Dola, so it's either a issue with their members not being able to participate because they just migrated over, or Dola's just that coordinated. ETHK 3.7. Wow. And best friends at 2. So, you're telling me I find it hard to believe that one T6 player can cause that much of a problem, considering it's just one person. You have one solid rally. What's happening here? Fighting with SNS. Okay. Sorry, I ended up kicking. Back to the G50. It's like, yeah, they do have a couple of high power players. Is he from that region? Oh, Achilles alone. No, you're from that region. You didn't migrate to here. So I've never been one to believe that a single T6 person, or a single high-level person, is capable of causing that many problems. Avoid fighting them in the field, fight them in the towers. Move when they're not moving. Because if he's the only source of their power, then play when he's not online. We can fight ETHK or take all the settlements from F13. It'd be pretty easy, I think, to take the settlements from F13. Once their 6 is cut off, you can burn shelters down to nothing. Yeah, if UA63 is if UA63 wants to help you out there, then yeah, cutting them off at the level 6 and then burning the shelters of F13 will pretty much guarantee that whoever wants to take these two can have them. You just have to move quickly. You got less than 22 hours to take everything. Such a stack right here. You were one of the people over here. Oh, that's why. And you haven't run into a lot of tier 6 yet either. Who used to be here? BFF. They are double stacked all the way back to their level 6. If you were going to try and cut off ETHK, you would have to either go through 2 towers or come all the way back here. I think taking from F13 would probably be best if you're just trying to get points from somewhere. Let me check my Discord. Happy to anytime. Let me check my Discord for any questions I need to answer. My armaments are entirely garrison based on all of it. I do pair him with Raigoro at times during field fight to serve as a tank. Yeah, I had someone else asking me the skills for Thunder and which one should be focused on in order. Like if you're running a garrison, then skills 3 and 4 should come after the first one. But as a field fighter, having that additional HP for his healing is pretty nice, and none of that buff is locked to garrison. But both of these are pretty equal, honestly. Reduction from basic attacks is good against like rider troops like Elena, who boost their own basic damage. Reduction in all damage by 12%, including skill damage, is substantial. Basically, all of Thunder's skills are worth it. I believe the plateau point I put for Thunder was awakening him. Each skill is just that worthwhile. Oh no. Oh no, not the normies. Commander J, no! Okay. Sorry, I had the chat down low, so if y'all said anything in the last minute, I apologize, I wasn't able to read it. I'm gonna go through the top islands one more time. If you have anything that you would like me to look at, or have any questions that you want answered, please ask them now, because I am gonna hop off of stream a little bit earlier than I have the last few nights, just because I'm not feeling the greatest. G2, no changes. I was wondering if BTW and HNT would fight again, but it doesn't look like they will. No additional flags over here yet either. And Olymp still hasn't taken that level 7. Just really looked like that's what they were intending to do. But I have been known to be wrong. Boone made sure that Lost wasn't able to reconnect their territory. Oh, what's that? Hello. You got Tap, who's built a mile away, and might be building towards the level 6 over there. Who knows? I am kind of disappointed about that. Because of how I ran that particular top commander, I put all of my gems at the time into Robert, and then when the upgrade hero came around, I dumped all of my legendary fragments into him as well. I hadn't built up near as many as I have right now, but I actually have Robert at 5451, but Eddie, where did he go? Eddie I only have at 5111. So I haven't built up any of his other skills that would have made him worthwhile on my team yet, because I really want to get this. Even if I just had this, I could throw him into my arena team, and I think it would do fairly well. Using Raigoro as a bait unit again instead of a sustain unit. because between this 44% counter damage and Rygoro's 30%, I would be dealing almost, I'd be getting close to dealing double damage in counterattacks, which would be really nice. That and stacking shields would keep him alive for quite a while, but it would be a long while before I get him awakened. Thankfully, with Bianca, I only need the first skill maxed and the last skill maxed to start her off. Yes, the other two are good, but I would only need those two, and then I can go back to working on my infantry commanders again. But I will eventually awaken all of my infantry commanders. Oh no, are they moving again? Yes, back to reviewing islands. Sorry, I had a brain fart there. RPG still not really doing anything. They have been setting up their field fights, so if you're curious. But RPG appears to be holding on to this. There's a lot of movement here. I really don't know if they plan on actually doing something with this. Oh, wait, there is a rally going on. I gotta love the infantry rallies. Does this have a chance in hell against Thunder Tom? Probably not. But it's still nice to see. That, and with the sheer amount of shields going around, look how many turns of combat just have no damage on Robert Eddy, just because of how the shield works. Thunder may heal off all of his damage, but Robert and Eddy prevent it from happening in the first place. So definitely interesting. There's also a rally going on here that's doing far better. Far better. If they lose this one, they lose everything past it anyway. But they could also take this one and do the same thing. Actually, because of how they built, they put themselves on the defensive because they didn't start attacking soon enough. To counteract this, LM4S needs to be starting rallying on stuff while there's an infantry rally going on. This one's burning already. This one's just there to stay as long as it can, and it looks like JDOH, are you even around? Well, they switched it out for another hero combination. Thunder Lewis, and yeah, that's gonna sting a little bit, Cynthia. That's still too close. Yeah, Thunder is a solid counter against any Rider Rally, as if he needs any additional buffs. I don't think this one will hold. LM4S built themselves in such a way that they had to defend every single one of those flags equally, and I don't think they can do it. What should have been done in this case is build one square out from where you wanted to be and then connect where you wanted to. That way, if they decided to try and build to you, you would be able to see what they can attack. But right now you got every flag on this line needs to be defended, or else you lose all of the territory. And all of these people, and they built it so close to their line. It's almost as if they were trying to give it to them. You didn't give yourself enough territory to work with. I guess they hoped that if they built close to this, took over a tower here, it would push their territory into the enemies enough that they could hit new towers with it. A ballsy move. What are we on? You do have a pretty odd spread between what you kill for having 583 million kills. Yes, there's still 37 million tier 6, but I would have expected more. Anyways, as much as I would love to stay and watch those rallies in, I believe it was what, G4? Yeah, in G4. I need to get off, try and get some rest and make myself feel better. I do end up having to go to work on Monday, so I would rather not be kicking myself in the ass, so to speak. So, barring any last minute questions before I log off for the night, I do appreciate everybody that hops into these streams. I love answering questions. I love looking at different islands and seeing how different alliances think and how they approach this particular battle royale situation, because you can tell there's a huge difference between how G1 operates and G50 or G100. But hopefully this immigration event will change some of the matchmaking issues. Hopefully. I know a lot of people moved out of the higher regions in order to get away from this poor matchmaking that happens up here in the top. But anyways, again, thank you all for joining me tonight. If you have any questions after this point, feel free to reach out to me on Discord. I will go ahead and put that in here as well. if you are interested in joining my Discord, right down here is the link to it. I've been putting this in all of my homemade videos. I haven't attached it to the streams yet, but I will do that after all of my streams are complete. And if you have any questions, you can either reach out to me in Discord, in YouTube, basically anywhere. I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you have, no matter how silly they may seem to you. But with that, this is Mr. Brain, your friendly neighborhood gaming dad, signing off.